Good evening, everyone. Welcome to opening night of the 7th installment of the SFLm, brought to you by APM Music. If you've been looking for more SFL action outside of the ongoing playoffs in the Major League, you've come to the right place. Tonight, the San Jose Flight will match up against the Lexington Miners in tonight's second match here in Week 1 of Season 7. I am joined by Rochelle Colston in the booth tonight, and Cameron Irvine is in charge of production in the broadcast truck. Ray, how are you tonight?
I'm great, Mark. A little excited for opening night.
Yep, this will be opening night for many teams, 8 teams in this minor league. And as we mentioned, San Jose Flight versus the Miners today. It will be an interesting first night. Hopefully we get a good game as we see that coin toss right now. Ray, anything interesting you'd like to point out between these two teams?
Well, Mark, we have some returning players. We have, brand new players. It should be, a really good game.
As we get ready ourselves for the kickoff. The kickoff is up. Will be received inside the 20-yard line, brought up all the way the 31-yard line of Lexington, as Lexington's offense will be out on the field first. We'll start by introducing you to Lexington's offense. Quarterback, we have Chad Moore, halfback Willie Smoke, wide receiver Barney Burner, Ian Francis, and Alex Jackson, and you have your tight ends Oba Bruin and Xavier Solomon, who is a player as well in our Major League. Under center with 2 backs. Chad Moore throws deep down the middle. That pass is no good. That was defended by San Jose's number 24, Nicholas Frozel.
Hey, great coverage there by the secondary. Knocked the ball away, and no harm, no foul.
Yep, no harm, no foul. That was an interesting attempt, Ray. I think I'd like to see these teams when they play, gritty, but that was also a nice play to go, test the waters against the defense. As under center, the halfback is offset to his left. He hands it off his halfback as Willie Smoke picks up 6 yards. It is now 3rd and 4 for Lexington.
And nice little run play there. Picked up 6 yards on the second down. Makes it 3rd and short here. 3rd manageable, I should say.
First, a 3rd down attempt by Lexington in the season. This might be an indication of 3rd downs to come. Thrown to the outside. That pass is good for a 1st down. Pass to Alex Jackson is good and picks up 1st down for his team.
And great play call there. You only need 4 yards, you get 5. Keep moving the chains down the field.
Keep moving the chains for sure is always a good strategy if your first pass for long did not go well. And keep your team morale up. You get your 1st down, more chances to play downfield. You have your shotgun set. Right here's Chad Moore. He has 2 receivers up top on your screen. Swing pass to Willie Smoke. Nice spin move against the tacklers and picks up 2nd and 5. Here are your defenders and the San Jose Flight. You have your linebackers, your star linebackers, Kenneth Gasson Jr., Marcus Benson, and Stuart Gotts. Cornerbacks are Sammy Seatbelt III, Nicholas Frossel. Your safeties are Des Seeker, Joseph Lowell, and Joshua Durr. 2nd and 5 under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Pass to the outside is good for another 1st down. So far in this drive, Ray, the passing of Chad Moore, besides the first incompletion, he has been looking clean and looking nice.
This is Chad Moore's 3rd season in the minor league, so he should be a pretty decent player to watch.
6'2", 200-pound SFLm quote-unquote veteran with at least around half of the time the SFLm has been here. Will line up under center. 1st and 10 and the 44-yard line of San Jose. There's a penalty flag on the field so that defensive play We'll see what the referee calls it. If I think, Ray, this might have been against the defense.
Definitely offsides.
Yeah, definitely offsides, as you mentioned. They'll take it. Lexington will take the 3 yards. That was a good tackle otherwise for only 2 yards. But 5 yards for Lexington. They'll take it. We're now 2nd and 5. We'll see Chad Moore. Sorry, go
Definitely
ahead.
take that penalty.
Chad Moore has one back in the backfield. He hands it off to Willie Moore. Makes a spin move. Makes a couple defenders miss.
Yeah, nice run there by Willie Smokey. Spin move. Got some tacklers with him. Great first down pickup there. Move the chains once again.
Could say he pulled out a bit of smoke and mirrors as he made a lot of those defenders miss. And another first down for his team. They are now in San Jose's 29-yard line inside field goal range. And another handoff to Willie Smoke. This time goes nowhere. In fact, it's a tackle for loss by number 99, Stuart Gotts, for a loss of 2 yards.
That time, Gotts just came in through that line, basically untouched, and got to the quarterback in a hurry.
You have trips on top of your screen as Moore is in the shotgun position. Looking deep, waiting, but throws it inside instead. And yeah, that's right, Ray. Unfortunately, a drop by Hubbard. That is a second stringer receiver for the Miners, and unfortunately could not complete the catch.
He was wide open in the middle of the field too, Mark. He needs to hang on to those.
Absolutely needs to hang to those catches. If you want to get into a start position role, those easy wide open catches, you gotta take those. You have another trips formation, this time at the bottom of your screen. One back behind Moore. Takes his time again. Another pass to the middle. This time is a completion, but that's not good for, not even close for a first down conversion on the third down attempt. We are 4th and 7 inside the 26-yard line of San Jose. I believe this is within kicking range of the kicker as they bring out Victor Washington, the kicker for Lexington.
Let's not get confused with the punter, whose also name is Victor.
That's true. You have 2 Victors, punter and kicker, but this Victor will bring in the victorious kick for 42 yards, and Lexington on the board first.
A nice drive there by Lexington. They moved the ball down the field. They got in the field goal range. The drive kind of ended, in the red zone, or near the red zone, and they settled for 3 points here.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and the role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more info about the SFL, as we have a fumble in the field, we're going to complete that ad read afterwards, but I believe that San Jose recovered that. It looks like San Jose recovered it, but the fumble is unfortunate. Yeah, how did it look to you, Ray?
Well, just fumbled the ball and lost about 10 yards there. So they're starting back at their own 22 now.
Which isn't too far off. Yeah, and at least they got the ball back to them as San Jose's offense this time will line up under center. Pass down the field is not good. That's an incompletion for the first play for San Jose. As we introduce you to your San Jose offense, you have quarterback Austin Blanco. Hunter McWaffle is your halfback. Your fullback is Rain Storm. Ryan Ariovsky, Jacob Morrison, and Ricky Spider are your wide receivers. Your tight ends are Marquise Sango and Chase Matthews. And your tackle is Janae Nicole.
Oh, a tackle. Nice.
One of the few teams in the SFLm with a tackle on their star roster. 2nd and 10. Under center with one back behind Blanco. McWaffle gets the swing pass. McWaffle with open space, no defender on the right side of the field. He picks up 9 yards before being brought down by the defenders.
Yeah, the secondary is playing way off the receiver, off the line, and it allowed him 10 yards and basically in front of him.
It is the minor league. It is the first week after all, so teams are probably testing the waters. Under center is Blanco once again. And shovel pass, and for a first down, a surprising play by the quarterback. Passes it to Ryan Orlovsky. It picks up a first down after a 3-4 yard shovel pass.
What a gutsy call. Those shovel passes normally don't work in the SFL. A great play call there.
They also rarely get played, basically because they rarely work, as you mentioned. But this time, Blanco has trips there on top of your screen, trips to his left, and he might look to those for his targets. And as we just mentioned, a huge 13-yard play, this time to one of his, not defenders, one of his receivers, number 18, Jacob Morrison, picks up another first down, and this time San Jose are moving down the field in a hurry.
A great route run there, Mark. I mean, got himself wide open on the sideline.
Yeah, I do like that route running, as you mentioned. A little out route to make himself open. And after several plays under center, the San Blanco is in the shotgun position. Many receivers, everyone on the field, and throws in the middle instead for an incomplete pass to his receiver. Number 86 is your second stringer, one of his second stringer receivers, and unfortunately an incompletion, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the same with Brian Hales. He's 5'11", 182. But like I said, he needs to hang on to those balls. Those are important catches.
Similar story to Lexington earlier, where they had second string receiver drop a pass. This time another handoff to McWaffle, but a tackle for a loss this time. Unfortunately for him, defenders were on his face for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, number 23, Shane Hill, came in from his cornerback position and made got the tackle for loss behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long, 3rd and 12 for San Jose. Unlike Lexington, who was able to make a field goal out of their drive, can San Jose come up here with a big step back? A pass that down the middle that could have been picked off by number 27 falls harmlessly to the ground, and that ends the drive right there.
That was a dangerous pass, Mark. That could have gone, pick 6 the other way. So he's lucky it fell to the ground harmlessly there.
Yeah, I agree. That could have been an interception, could have been a pick 6. He only had linemen to chase him potentially. Instead, we're going to have the punter come out of the field. San Jose does not have a star punter listed on their team. But they will punt the ball at their 46-yard line. Ball will be received inside the 15, not going much further. Lexington will start their drive inside their 20. Visit the all-new league website presented by Football Shift at simulationfl.net, featuring all the league highlights, photo galleries, playoff and minor league stats, and leaderboards, community content, and so much more. The all-new league website, simulationfl.net. Lexington, once again, under center is Chad Moore. He has 2 backs this time. Chad Moore gets the ball. Chad Moore throws deep. Yeah, that ball, I think it looked like it was in the receiver's hands, but number 42 was a good defense right there. Jars the ball loose. That was Des Seeker, returning from last season as well. Makes a good play.
Definitely a good play by their free safety there. I thought it was a catch, and then I saw the ball just fall almost to go around there.
Moore, under center, 1 back offset to his left. Ball is snapped. Taking his time, finds a man and to his right, but a great pat down by number 99. Stuart Gotts, another play, another defensive play. I believe that's at least his 2nd pass deflection in this evening.
Yep, he just jumped the route, got his hand on the ball, and no chance for the receiver to catch it there.
2 straight incompletions, and now Lexington is facing a 3rd and 10 in their 20-yard line. You have trips formation on top of your screen. Takes the ball, throws it to the middle, and not enough for a first down. It is only an 8-yard gain, needed 2 more yards. Number 14, Ian Francis, nonetheless, comes up with a completion, but not enough.
A great defensive stand there by San Jose, forcing the punt.
Yep, punt was forced. Not only is it a punt, it's actually a 3-and-out, the first of this ball game, as a great defensive stop by the San Jose defense. So forced a 3-and-out, and only picking up 8 total yards in this drive. Ball is punted, is catched at the 35 yards, runs forward for 4 more yards. I believe that's number 88 on San Jose with the return. Ricky Spider, the wide receiver, also the ball returner for punts.
I saw earlier in the chat with somebody who said that Ricky Spider has no hands, so big catch with no hands there.
Must have spider hands if he's able to get the ball and not, slip off of his... Does he have nubs for hands? Anyway, swing pass to McWaffle, who picks up 9 yards with another play raid that looked like defenders were playing way off of him.
Yeah, they were doing that once again, and I mean, if I was San Jose, they're giving you that. I keep running that play. Make him come up and play the ball.
I wonder if the Miners are keeping an eye out for handless Ricky Spider. They're spooking them too much. Instead, we have Blanco once again under center, 2 backs behind him. Another swing pass, but this time a defender is on top of Ricky Spider. Ricky Spider, the target of this catch, could not get any forward yards, but hey, he gets a completion, but that's for -3 yards.
This time the defenders were actually playing up on the line. They got to him in a hurry, and...
Yep, 3rd and 4, handoff this time. Can McWaffle get there? No, he could not even get past the first yard line, or the line of scrimmage, much as he gets wrapped up and brought down after only a 1-yard gain.
One time it was Trent Scam, the backup cornerback, who got to him in a hurry, and now it's... another punt here, Mark.
2 great defensive efforts by both teams back-to-back. Both teams forcing 3-and-outs. And here comes the punting defense, really close on getting their hands up on the ball. Instead, the ball will be returned all the way to number 18 as he gets crushed. That's number 11, Barney Burner, getting hit in the midsection.
Yeah, great special teams coverage there. They got to him with only a 2-yard gain on the punt.
I mean, even the coverage on the punter, that was a close one too, could have been blocked. Chad Moore back on the field, trying to get more of an offensive drive perhaps this time. Hands it off to Smoke, and Smoke could not smoke the defenders, picks up only 2 yards.
That time, San Jose stayed home, playing people in the box for that play. They got to the halfback right away.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Inside Lexington's 19-yard line, they have 81 yards to go to the end zone. 2 backs in the backfield. Takes his time and passes for a 7-yard gain. Nice pass to the outside to number 14, Ian Francis. That is his 2nd catch, I believe.
That time they caught San Jose in a 4-3 defense, leaving, little out routes pretty open.
And yeah, to your point, whatever the defense gives you, you take it, and they took a nice 7-yard completion. Under center with 1 back offset to his left. He throws a swing pass. Oh, can Smoke get there? Oh, he does get there. Crushes 1 defender and had to be brought down by number 12 of San Jose. What a play.
That time Smoke says, "Get off of me." That forearm came out and knocked the defender out of the way and managed to get the first down.
Very good play by Smoke. Not only was it a show of athleticism, but power as well, as he just pushes a defender out of the way. Moore was in the shotgun, steps back and throws down the middle for a nice pass inside. A pickup of 9 yards. It is now 2nd and 1.
We got a super chat now, Mark. We have DJ Killigan in the chat saying, "Let's go Miners" for $9.99.
Thank you, DJ Kilgannon. Thanks for joining us, and for everyone joining us. Hit that like button if you haven't done so on the YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us this evening in the first week of the minor league, as Smoke gets another first down for the Lexington Miners. I think Smoke is kind of on fire on this drive, Ray.
Yeah, Smoke is definitely showing up here. Nice little spin move. He's just showing off for us now.
Once again, thank you to DJ Kilgannon, who said, "Let's go Miners." And let's go Miners indeed, because the Miners are looking good in this drive. Another good pass to the outside for another first down, as Chad Moore connects with number 88, Xavier Solomon. And this drive is looking very nice for Lexington.
Yeah, I mean, he was great route, found himself open, defenders were behind him, great pass by the quarterback. Move those chains.
And that is the end of the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 3-0 Lexington in a very defensive quarter. Miners up 3-0 flight. This drive is still Lexington Miners, continuing off of a very solid drive to end the first. That first quarter, or this drive, currently highlighted by Willie Smoke picking up first downs. And Willie Smoke is once again in the backfield. The ball is handed off to him, and what a play by Willie Smoke, taking his time and finding his openings for what looks like a 6 or 5 yard play.
I mean, when your halfback's getting 5 yards almost every play, you kind of hate to not give it to him. I keep feeding him.
Good blocking as well in the inside, opening up room for Willie Smoke, who just takes it. You got 2 backs in the backfield. Chad Moore audibling on the line of scrimmage, finds a man on the outside and picks up a first down just barely, as Alex Jackson with a huge play to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, Alex Jackson, great presence on the field, knows where he is, knows he's short of the first down marker, and receives the ball and turns it upfield, gets the first down.
Does Alex Jackson have any relationship to Ashley Jackson? Both AJs, both great players in this league. As another throw to the outside, is that Jackson once again?
Yes, I believe it is.
It is, and 2 plays in a row to Jackson. They make a couple of good plays. It's Alex. I'm gonna guess Alex is a he, and picks up 2 catches in a row for Lexington.
In the roster sheet, we don't have any female players in this game, Mark, so you're safe saying it's a male.
2 backs in the backfield, 2nd and 3, and 9:40 to go in this first half. Moore steps back, finds a man wide open, and a great catch by number 14, Ian Francis. It brings their team up all the way to San Jose's 11-yard line. That's a first down, and that's a down where they're within striking zone of the end zone.
And number 99, Stuart Scott, made a play for the ball. Ball was just a little bit over his head, so great throw by the quarterback, put it where only his receiver could catch it.
Yeah, the defender just unable to affect that pass. Chad Moore once again steps back, finds another man instead of first down, close. And another pass to the outside, and guess who? It's Alex Jackson for the 3rd completion in this drive, picks up 9. We are now in the 2-yard line of San Jose. Ray, what a play that was.
Definitely. We're having the Alex Jackson show right now.
The Alex Jackson show, but also the Chad Moore show. We haven't seen plenty of incompletions from him, and they've all been good quality passes.
Definitely. I think we'll see smoke here.
There's a pass to Willie Smoke for the first touchdown of the evening. A first touchdown for the season for the Miners.
Just a little swing play there, Mark. Found his halfback on the sideline. Quick little pass and straight to the end zone untouched. What a great play.
Great indeed, and what a great start for the season for Lexington. And while the first quarter looked like it would have been a slog, very quickly in the second quarter, they put 6 on the board. And we're lucky enough to see a nice scoring game, right? As Lexington attempts their extra point. Everyone in the chat really happy about the touchdown. Got shout out to everyone on chat as this extra point goes in. DJ Kilgannon in the chat, Andrew Davis in the chat, Joshua Durr. And thank you for joining us tonight. This drive began all the way in the first quarter, I believe, with under 2 minutes left. And that drive basically ran for almost what looks like 4 minutes. So really took their time on that one.
Yeah, if you're Lexington now, you just kind of have to control the clock. You have a big, 10-point lead. I'd milk the clock all I can at this point.
San Jose brings the ball all the way to the 25-yard line, and that's where their drive will begin. As Blanco and the gang will strut out to the field. We will introduce here Lexington Miners defense. Gerald Cumbus is your defensive end. Your linebackers are DJ Kilgannon and Sammy Schniegel. Cornerbacks are Shane Hill and Andre Tucker. Your safeties are Guy Incognito and JJ Bailey. A good pass down the middle by Austin Blanco. Picks up 7 yards for the team. That's number 87 with the completion.
Yeah, Mark, whenever you have tight end on linebacker, the tight end normally wins. So great play by the quarterback and great catch by the tight end.
Yeah, that's both size and athleticism on your tight end, and that's a terrible matchup. That's a matchup nightmare for linebackers for sure. A handoff right there to McWaffle, could not get a first down. It's only a 2-yard pickup, but that looked promising with blocks developing. Just a good tackle by number 98.
Yeah, I thought he had the first for sure, but here comes number 98 out of nowhere, making a big stop there right before the first down marker.
3rd and 1 in their 34-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. Blanco taking his time, hands it off. Ooh, good blocking downfield.
Ooh.
There he goes. He is wide open. Can he get there, McWaffle? He gets stopped in the 27-yard line of Lexington, and McWaffle breaks open for a huge play. The 3 backs in the backfield, opening him up for a huge run.
Definitely, Mark. There's a big hole created on the offensive line with all the backs in the backfield, breaking them free, and basically a touchdown-saving tackle at the end there.
Touchdown saving tackle for sure, but nonetheless, San Jose is already within striking distance for a field goal. Nonetheless, here comes your trips formation on top of your screen. Blanco throws to the middle, finds his receiver, once again number 87, Marquise Sango, for another catch in this drive.
Yeah, they're liking that tight end play in the middle, and he seems to be getting open and making great catches and great plays, and we just find ourselves knocking on the door of the red zone.
Blanco has 2 backs right next to him in the shotgun position. Blanco throws deep towards the end zone, and you hear it in Ray's voice as a pass that could have been intercepted falls harmlessly to the ground, intended for Ryan Orlovsky.
That was kind of a dangerous pass, Mark. The defenders were right there. At first, I thought he had the catch. Then I saw the ball fall to the ground. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, perhaps maybe too much of an arc on that pass as well. Easily read by the defenders. There were 3 gray uniforms there, Ray. I wouldn't throw it there if I was a quarterback, but I'm not seeing what these quarterbacks are seeing. Blanco taking his time, throws to the outside. Wow. Good defensive play by number 24, Andre Tucker, to jar that ball loose out of Orlovsky's hands.
I mean, what a hit. I think the guy's probably seeing the stars now. Knocked the ball clean out of his hands.
Ryan Orlovsky, unfortunately, not getting that pass. That didn't look like it was close to a first down conversion either. So San Jose will have to settle for a field goal. This will be a field goal at around the 38 yards away from the sticks. The ball is kicked, and the ball is no good at 38 yards. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why you sign a kicker, a star kicker to your team. 38-yard line. I think 38 yards for some might be a chip shot for your better kickers, but that is unfortunate. That is points off of the table.
Yeah, I think you're right. They do not have a contract kicker. Kickers matter, Mark.
Kickers matter. Everyone matters in this team. I mean, it's the SFLm, so you have like smaller teams, and you gotta make do with what you have. Unfortunately for them, this means that Lexington gets their offense back in the field as Moore throws deep and finds another man. Moore is on fire tonight, Ray.
Definitely, Xavier Solomon, the two-way player from Carolina, the tight end, is behind the defense. And what a great pass there by Moore.
And look at that play. This play flips the field in one shot. We are now inside the 48-yard line of San Jose. That was about a 30-yard pass by Chad Moore. And look at where they are. They are now rolling up 10-0 in this game. Handoff to Smoke. Gets a bunch of yards, 6 yards for a 2nd down and 4.
I wish I knew how many yards Smoke had at this point, but he's been having a great game so far.
Yeah, he has been impacting the game many times. He had that first touchdown. He gets many first downs for their team in this evening. And boy, are we missing a stats crew to take note of those numbers. Two backs in the backfield. Under center as Moore steps back, plenty of steps. Ooh, that ball was caught. That player was really covered well, Ray, and I'm shocked that number 15, of course, Alex Jackson, once again with the out route, catches the ball.
Marcus Benson, the outside linebacker, number 50, was all over that receiver. Somehow he still managed to catch the ball.
5 minutes ago in the first half, under center, Moore finds another receiver down the middle and rumbling for a first down for 12 yards. That is number 88, Xavier Solomon. A big impact player with a big impact play.
And once again, we have tight end on linebacker, and guess what, Mark? The tight end won again.
Yep, a good win by that tight end. Chad Moore really finding his groove early on this game. He's one receiver each side of him. Ooh. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage on the handoff. We've seen a couple of these a few times already. Smoke, and he does make some good plays, but he also is being tackled a couple times already this evening.
I still think he's averaging between 4 and 5 yards a carry, though, Mark, even with the little setbacks he has every now and then.
And those are the kind of...
Yes.
Probably. I'd say around... That's a good guess, too. Swing pass once again to Smoke. And once again, Smoke tackled behind the line of scrimmage. This time, San Jose's number 99, Stuart Gotts. Another defensive play for San Jose. Sorry.
We've been calling Gotts' name a lot tonight, Mark. He seems to be all over the field at times.
Yeah, he's been doing everything. He's doing pass deflections, tackles for losses. Only thing he's not doing is sacking. But we might jinx it, and he might do it this evening. That is an out route pass to Alex Jackson once again. You can see it on your screen, ladies and gents. 6 receptions already as Alex Jackson this time could not get a first down, but he has been impactful anyway. San Jose end their drive. Sorry, Lexington ends their drive in San Jose's 21-yard line. Ray, they have to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, I guess the drive kind of fizzled out at the end. They weren't getting much. And then they threw on 3rd down, they threw like a really short pass that didn't get anywhere near the first down marker.
Victor, Lexington's kicker, that is Victor Washington, puts the ball in for another 3 points for Lexington, and now they're up 13-0. Is the route on?
Yep. So now we have still a 2-score game here.
It is still pretty early in this game. 3 minutes left in the first half. 13-0 might be a little, rough to look at early on, but you still got 2 quarters to play as this ball is returned inside the 26-yard line. This number 88 spins to avoid one defender, but could not progress much further. Back on the field come McWaffle, Blanco, Arlovsky, Morrison, Spider, all these San Jose players. And they are looking to engineer a drive that will get them any amount of points.
Shotgun and split back. Let's go.
Shotgun and split backs for sure. Pass to the outside. Pass to the outside. That outside has been defended very lightly, Ray.
Definitely, and that's been happening all night long. I mean, now you're 2nd and 4. Nice pickup on first down there.
It was a pickup of 6 yards. It's 2nd and 4. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Another shotgun split backs as Austin Blanco really liked what he saw in the previous play. Might pull off a similar one in this play. Nice step back and a deep pass this time deflected. Will it be caught or intercepted? No, it falls harmlessly to the ground.
They had a receiver out there that almost came up with the ball after it was deflected twice by the defense.
Ooh. Yeah, there were many people there, Ray. There were many of hands that touched the ball. But the only thing that caught the ball was the ground, unfortunately.
They'll be practicing strip drills next week coming, I can promise you.
That is true. 3rd and 4. San Jose would like a first down in this position. They hand it off to McWaffle. Can McWaffle get there? No! He gets negative yards, unfortunately, and that is a 3rd and out once again. What a defensive effort by Lexington's defensive crew.
And number 98 there, Mark Rams, the backup defensive tackle, making a great big stop there. Forcing the punt.
Punt. San Jose punting the ball once again. They have seen the other side of the field as that punt almost gets blocked. They've only seen the other side of the field once this game, and that was the drive that ended in a missed field goal. Ever since then, besides that drive, they have not even gone past the half of the field. And so we'll see. Once again, Ray, this Lexington offense is seemed unstoppable. 2 drives in a row. The 2 drives ago, a touchdown. Previous drive, a field goal. They could probably muster a lot more.
Definitely. Ooh.
Trip. Pass to the outside did not go for anything, and we are now in the 2-minute warning of the first half. This half went by in a hurry, and you know what else went by in a hurry? The score of Lexington quickly racked up 13 points in 5 offensive drives.
A very close play, but good pass deflection there by number 26, Jeffrey Goodwin.
Number 26 making a good play because Chad Moore was looking really hot 2 drives in a row. This time Chad Moore is under center and 1 back offset to the right. Taking his time. Ball is handed off, but ball could not go anywhere as Willie Smoke is tackled for a 2-yard loss.
At that time, San Jose showed blitz, and they actually brought it. Number 99.
Third and long as he has trips formation with more in the shotgun position. The ball is likely going to one of his receivers as everyone runs slant routes. That's not going to get you a bunch of yards to convert on the first down. And as we mentioned, a completion, but not a first down conversion.
Yeah, that all slants plays. It's either a catch or it's an interception. It doesn't always work, but come up a little bit short and forcing the punt.
As we watch this punt go through, the SFLm semifinals take center stage tomorrow with season 20's Final Four. First at 6:30 p.m. ET. The league's top seed this season, Atlanta Swarm, will host defending champion Baltimore on Next Level Sports. At 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube, the Arizona Scorpions face off against the Fort Worth Toros. Who is going to the championship? Find out tomorrow night in the semis. And we're looking at 43 seconds left in this half. San Jose bring it up all the way to their 28-yard line. Blanco once again out on the field. Thankfully, his defense is able to bring the ball back to him, but he only has 43 seconds left in this half.
They still have all 3 timeouts, Mark. Listen, typically do the clock management here.
That's true. We have Quaffle in the backfield handed off to him. Once again, tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And these run plays, several plays in a row for both teams, have been tackled behind the line of scrimmage for negative yards.
Yeah, if you're San Jose, I think they could be a little bit more hurry to get down the field. Down in 22 seconds, and you're not really doing much.
You're probably settling for the score, which is rough to settle for. Under center. Offset eye. Fake. Handoff. Pressure. Throw under pressure, but the completion nonetheless to number 89, who picks up the first down and more. Pass to him tackled out of bounds with 3 seconds left on the clock. That's Chase Matthews. But there's a penalty on the play.
Yep, laundry on the field here.
Oh, no. That is unfortunate, as there is an illegal receiver downfield. So despite the amazing first down play with the clock stoppage, instead the ball goes back plenty of yards. And look at that, 2nd and 17. That was a heartbreaker of a penalty, because they could have had the chance for a Hail Mary. But instead, they're way far from where they want to be.
I think maybe a confused lineman got down the field somehow.
Perhaps. Yeah, that scuffle, pressure was on him. There might have been one.
Oh,
and there's the pressure. Pressure. And getting to Blanco for a sack. I believe that's the first sack of the day. And that's how it's going to end the first half. As the first half comes to a close, Lexington Miners up 13-0. San Jose Flight scoreless after 2 quarters of play. Ray, what are your thoughts?
Well, so far it's been all, Lexington. I think San Jose needs to come out and take a few chances, maybe throw the ball down the field and get out of their comfort zone.
Comfort zone is indeed a good measure of how a team will perform, obviously, if you play within your comfort zone. But I guess home court as well brings a little bit of comfort for the team, as San Jose this time starts the second half able to bring the ball up to their 26-yard line. That's a 2-score game, ladies and gentlemen. 2 quarters of play left. And are there any changes you want to see for San Jose, Ray?
They need to throw the ball down the field. They're just sticking to the run game and the short passes. They need to try something a little bit longer, maybe.
They might have to, the rate that this game is going. And there's a sidearm pass right there that unfortunately is batted down. Good defensive play by Lexington.
DJ Koganon with the pass deflection there. And that, I'm not too sure. There was like 3 defenders around that receiver, and there was no way that ball was getting to him.
That ball also had, as a nature of being a sidearm pass, is that you have 0 height to that ball. Basically, anyone can pat that down if it's within their vicinity. Blanco under center. He has 2 backs behind him, 2 receivers up top, but hands it off anyway to McWaffle. McWaffle, step to the left, step to the right. He runs all the way. He's at the 30, 20. Can they catch him at the 10? He does go down at the 7-yard line. He could have almost gone home, Ray.
Number 31, Guy Incognito there with the touchdown-saving tackle at the very end. I thought he was gone home. Look at those blocks.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. Key blocks. And McWaffle as well with some great dance moves. Stepping left, stepping right. And what a heck of a run. Pauly Truth in the chat says, what a heck of a run. And I agree, that was huge for San Jose, that's probably what they needed to get back in this ball game to put up any points on the board. Under center split backs. Uh-oh. They get to Blanco, and Blanco gets brought down. That's a loss of 5 yards in a sack.
Number 98 there with a huge tackle for loss. And that is backup defensive tackle Mark Ram, 6'2", 310 pounds.
Sounds like the second time we've called that specific backup player's name.
Yep.
That's a solid sack for Lexington, who stopped a huge momentum-swinging run. McWaffle, throw by Blanco down the middle to number 88. That's caught by Ricky Spider, who picks up 9 yards. They are now 3rd and goal in the 3-yard line of Lexington. They really need something to punch it in, Ray.
He made a great catch, and boy, did he pay for it after. It was a big hit.
Big hit indeed, and can San Jose make a big hit of their own at the scoreboard? Handoff, can he get there? McWaffle does not get there. Could only pick up 2 of the 3 yards to the end zone, and what a defensive stand by Lexington.
Number 5, 95 backup defensive tackle Chris Franken, 6'4", 318, with a big goal line stand there by Lexington, forcing the field goal.
Incredible goal line stand, as he said. Forcing a field goal. I mean, a field goal, unfortunately for San Jose, keeps this ball game at a 2-score ball game if they make this. Kick is up. The chip shot is good for 18 yards. Solid drive, Ray, I think.
Definitely a solid drive, and I think you need to maybe start throwing the ball down the field, but a long run works too.
Long run works indeed. If you're just catching us this evening, Hunter McWaffle highlighted that drive we just saw with a huge run. He was stopped inside the 7-yard line, and a momentum-shifting run and drive, Lexington was able to hang steady and just force a 3 points, as Lexington's punting unit or receiving unit takes the ball back all the way to their 33-yard line. What an impressive return for Lexington, actually.
Yeah, Barney Burner there with a really great return. Too bad he went up the middle. Maybe he broke to the sideline. He may have gone the distance.
Perhaps, but still, 33-yard line start is still pretty good. 67 yards at the end zone as Moore lines up under center. He has 2 backs once again and does not hand it off. Instead, looks for a receiver downfield, and he finds his receiver all the way in the midfield. That's a 17-yard catch to number 14, Ian Francis, with a huge one for the Miners.
Kudos to that O-line. They gave their quarterback all day to find that open receiver, and what a great pass and heavy coverage.
I mean, also great focus by Ian Francis to get that catch, and good job on him to actually eventually make himself open for the pass. Under center is Moore. He has one back, offset to the right. Behind him, he does hand it off. And another handoff to Smoke that goes nowhere. Goes back to the entrance as he loses 2 yards in that play.
Another great tackle there by Stuart Gotts again. I've said his name a bunch of times tonight, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. He's everywhere. I think number 1 is his coverage on Willie Smoke. More than twice, I believe, Ray has covered him for tackle for loss. Many receivers on the field as Moore finds another receiver all the way to the 25-yard line. A 24-yard completion to number 82, and what a play by Lexington Miners.
Moore is on fire. Takes a step up in that pocket, finds a receiver who's wide open. What a great throw and great catch there by the receiver also. Number 82, Chris Armstrong, the backup wide receiver.
Had to be tackled by Des Seeker, Nicholas Frazel, to bring him down. And what a play. We don't usually see second stringer receivers make huge plays, but a huge play was made nonetheless. And now they're inside the 25-yard line as Moore throws a swing pass to Smoke, who smokes number 50 in a spin move, picks up 7 yards for their team.
Well, there's smoke, there's fire, and what a great spin move to get the defender off of him. Great 7-yard pickup on first down.
Willie probably not many rushing. Well, has probably a good showing in rushing yards, but his receiving yards have been on point as well as Moore hands it off once again. Oh no! Moore had open space downfield. Could have got in for a touchdown, but oh my goodness, gets a first down instead and ends up tackled at the 5-yard line.
Well, like I said, when there's smoke, there's fire, and he's definitely turning up the field, and great
Look at
vision
that.
there, great little move, and great hole from the run through it from the O-line, indeed.
And he had the red carpet, I believe it looked like, to the end zone. But I got to credit number 22, Joshua Durr, who just shut the door in front of Smoke, prevented that touchdown, and tackled him. Under center is Chad Moore, and Smoke once again handed off to him. In fact, but this time, another tackle for loss. So despite yielding yards to Smoke a couple plays in a row, they're still on point on these tackle for losses. Guess who, Ray?
Guess
It's Scott.
who? It's Stewart Gotts. I was about to say that. Once again, stopping for a TFL.
The TFL monster is Gotts. Has his eye on Smoke. Smoke next to Moore this time. Trips on top of your screen. Throws it to the corner and makes a touchdown pass. That is number 15. It's Alex Jackson to the outside after passes to the outside for first downs. It was inevitable. Alex Jackson with a touchdown.
He's been running those little, corner routes all night long, and he found himself wide open at the corner of the end zone. Oh, they're challenging. Oh, he was in.
Ooh, they are challenging the out of bounds, or they're challenging the catch, whether it was made inbounds. I think in our perspective, it looked inbounds. In the SFL, you only need 1 foot inbounds for a catch to be considered inbounds. See right here's this camera angle. The question is, did he lift his right foot before he got the ball or after? What does R62 think? Oh, San Jose is charged a timeout. Oh, that did not go through.
Oh, I mean, he saw what we saw, Mark. He saw that back foot in and the ball caught. So,
yeah, Tutty, the touchdown will not be denied for Lexington. So they're happy that that goes their way. Extra point pending, and what a drive by Lexington. That's just capped off by Alex Jackson with an outside catch for a touchdown. Extra point goes up, and extra point is good, and 20-3 goes Lexington. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the third quarter. You are watching the SFLm, brought to you by APM Music. And Ray, I think San Jose, they have a lot of catching up to do.
yes, they do. They're 17 points down. They have 5 minutes left in the third quarter and the whole fourth quarter. But you have to become more aggressive. You got to score some points here, or if they get way out of hand.
San Jose, ball caught inside the 10-yard line, brought up all the way to the 20-yard line of San Jose. So number 88, once again, Ricky Spider with a return. Austin Blanco and McWaffle looking to turn this game around. 17 points down is actually a 3-score game. So their work is a cutout for them. They have a quarter and a half to accomplish a 3-score comeback. Handoff to McWaffle in the backfield. Ooh, the blocks were set for him, but a good defensive play only allows 1 yard to McWaffle.
Yeah, great defensive play there. They've contained Waffle now except for that long run that he had earlier.
That's true. McWaffle did have a huge run earlier for over 50 yards as DJ Kilgannon with another super chat in the YouTube. He says, make sure this money gets to that ref. Thanks, guys. Well, we'll see how that one's going to go to him. But DJ, San Jose instead makes a huge play off of a pass to number 13. That's Ryan Arlovsky with a great catch for San Jose.
And that receiver actually was in pretty decent coverage there. Came up, went up for the ball, made a great play right over the defender's head.
20 seconds Once again, thank you to Kilgannon and chat for the super chat. And that's the kind of turnaround that San Jose needed. Not that they weren't making these plays, they were making big plays, but it's their consistency. They'd make one big play and then 2 negative yard plays in a row. Power eye formation, swing pass, that is to McWaffle, I believe. No, that's to number 34, the fullback, Rainstorm, a pass for 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Bill Crenshaw, they're in the mind making that big hit after the catch.
Under center, offset, back is offset to his left, and that's a swing pass to McWaffle. Ooh, McWaffle's momentum brought him backwards and picks up a few yards, Ray, but I feel like that could have gone for more.
Yeah, the ball was thrown a little bit behind him there. If the ball would have been thrown in front of him, he could have probably got the first down there. Defenders had time to merge to him after the, ball was thrown behind him.
Yeah, 100% agree. But now, faced with another 3rd down, what do they need to convert? It's a handoff to McWaffle, and he pushed forward.
I think he got it.
That is a 1st down. Yeah, absolutely, he got it. And what an effort by him. I think he also got help by one of his teammates who kept him upright, and that's what helped him put a foot over the 1st-yard mark.
Yeah, he definitely fought for that last yard to get the 1st down. Great job by McWaffle.
Great hustle by him as Blanco, shotgun position with split backs, steps back, looks for a receiver downfield, but instead throws to the outside to number 18. That is almost a 1st down, but unfortunately stepped out of bounds too early, picks up 8 yards instead.
Yeah, I think his momentum was just going towards the to the sideline. He couldn't help it. He had plenty of space in front of him.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 2 inside Lexington's 31, under 3 minutes left to go. Blanco is under center. McWaffle once again behind him. Another handoff to him, and what a block! That sprung McWaffle loose for a 5-6 yard gain.
Yep, and now San Jose is actually moving the ball down the field. They're getting great block, getting great passes. See if they can score a touchdown here.
And more importantly, getting 1st downs, as that's what sort of stifled their offense in the 1st half. And now, in the power eye formation, Hunter McWaffle and Rainstorm in the backfield. This is looking like a handoff to McWaffle, and it sure is. And unfortunately for him, the defender got to him behind the line of scrimmage.
That's number 58, DJ Kilganon, with a big stop there. 2nd and 10. No gain.
No gain indeed, but they want to gain something out of this drive with 2 minutes left to play in this game. 3 backs were looking for a huge run. No, instead, Blanco looks for a receiver. He does. He finds number 87, Marquis Sango, on the outside. That's had enough time for that play to develop for a 1st down.
Yeah, the O-line did a great job giving Blanco plenty of time to find an open receiver and for the receiver to finish his route there. It's a great play.
A couple of those 3 backs in the backfield did help in that O-line too and provided exceptional protection. Blanco, under center, has plenty of receivers in the field. 5 receivers running out and finds his guy for a 6-yard gain. That is number 86 with the catch.
That's a backup receiver, Vern Zales.
That's correct. It is Vern Zales, backup receiver with a catch. And now it's Austin Blanco, who's looking very good in those passes. Once again, another power eye formation. This one was a handoff previously. This time is a different scenario as Blanco takes his time, and Blanco once again sacked for a huge loss. 3rd and 12 suddenly.
Yeah, the number 68 tackle, Randy Gentry, couldn't hold off the defender. He got by him and came up with a big sack from number 97, who's Ronaldo Gaylor. Backup defensive end.
20 seconds left in this quarter. as McWaffle is behind in the backfield. Under center is Blanco. Blanco passes it out.
Ooh.
That pass is no good. That pass falls to the ground. And as this, before this quarter goes to the end, we want to let you guys in on the SFL Championship, which is the 20th SFL Championship, which is almost here. Join Cameron Irvine, Chris Curtis, Tyler Falk, Mike St. Green, and Paul Sarp Friday, May 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern on SFL YouTube. Catch the replay Saturday, May 13th at 6:30 ET on Next Level Sports. Celebration of 20 years and 10 years of SFL football on All Pro Football. You don't want to miss it. As this field goal goes up, and the 34-yard field goal is good, and 6 points goes San Jose up against the 20 points of Lexington.
Now we have a 2-score game. You got down the field. You got in. Basically, you were in the deep into the red zone, and you got knocked back by the sack, and great stand by the defense to force a field goal.
Yeah, that sack, I think 2 drives in a row, Ray. The sack was what killed the drive, and they'll have to live with 2 field goals in a row and have to try to push for 14 points down. Lexington brings the ball all the way to the 33-yard line, and what another great return by Lexington's return team. That's a burner with a tremendous carry all the way to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Lexington definitely has been winning the field advantage here on the kick returns or punt returns. I mean, they're getting great field position almost every time.
The offense looking for more points in this game to seal the game early in the third quarter. 2 seconds left in the clock. Moore finds a man deep. What a guy. What a gutsy play by Moore. Finds Alex Jones after a huge pass down the field. And that will mark the end of the third quarter. We'll see one more replay of this pass that wobbled actually in the air.
Not a great pass, but a great catch there by the receiver. Once again, was Alex Jackson, his favorite target, apparently, in the middle of the field, who was wide open. And see if I was wrong. I thought they'd come out and try to milk the clock, run the ball, but they're not. Their foot's on that gas pedal, Mark. They're not stopping.
I mean, Alex Jones, pretty much a killer at this point with some very gut-wrenching passes. Gut-wrenching for the San Jose defense. As what looked like a bad pass instead, Alex Jones corrals that in. 1st and 10 in San Jose's 46-yard line. Moore lines up under center, and the swing pass, a weird positioning by Smoke, who catches it somewhat in the slot position and instead becomes tackled at the 1. Sorry, not at the 1, but for a 1-yard loss.
And once again, it's number 99 outside linebacker Stuart Gotts, who's all over Willie Smoke tonight.
That is the number 1 assignment of Gotts, and he has done that assignment almost to perfection. Step back by Moore. Finds a receiver deep. Is this the first interception? It is! It was a pass that looked not that good, and instead 24 picks the ball off and gives Chad Moore his first interception of the season.
Number 24, Nicholas Fossil, returning player from last season, with a big interception at the right time here. So they take advantage of this and put some points on the board. What a great return after the interception.
Yeah, great play by Fossil, who actually makes that play off of the tip by Kenneth Gasson Jr., number 52 linebacker. It was a team effort of an interception, and that's what San Jose needed with a quarter to go. A huge defensive play is what they needed. A huge defensive play is what they got. Here comes Blanco. He is in shotgun with split backs. 2 receivers on the field. Blanco takes his time. Throws to the outside for a 6-yard gain. As that is number 18. He falls out of bounds. Jacob Morrison with a 6-yard catch.
Yep, and then once again, the cornerbacks are playing off the line. Getting lots of space in front of him. Nice little out route. Gets 6 yards on on first down. Nice play. Look how far off the line they are, Mark.
They are very far off the line, those backs. One linebacker does shift upwards, but that did not, stop much. McWaffle did get a couple yards for them, and so good second down play by them as that handoff netted 2 yards total, and Great tackle by Lexington.
Now you have 3rd and 3, which should be manageable here. Your playbook's wide open. Let's see what they do.
They did give it to McWaffle in the previous drive. They converted the first down. They do it again here. But this time, well, I say this time, but we've seen this story way too many times this afternoon. The 3rd down, a handoff to McWaffle, and that did not go anywhere. This is the SFL Minor League, brought to you by APM Music. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. And that drive, unfortunately, Ray, ending in a punt, and Lexington is back on the field, but this time they're inside the red zone.
With a fair catch would surprise me. We haven't seen one of those from Lexington all night.
1st and 10 inside the 17-yard line with 9 minutes to go. I really think they could hand this off, but instead the pass goes for a 1st down. And that's number 14, Ian Francis, putting his mark on this game with another catch. That's a 11-yard catch for him.
Moore is showing no fear here. You're deep in your own territory. Think you can run the ball? No, we're gonna pass it. We're gonna get a 1st down. We're gonna keep moving these chains down the field.
And that is despite the interception in the previous drive. He's still slinging that ball, and there he goes again.
Ooh.
Slings the ball for a 17-ish yard pass to who else but Ian Francis. Back-to-back passes by this great, amazing player.
He's definitely spreading the ball around. We've seen Jackson, we've seen Francis, we've seen Solomon. I mean, great job using all your offensive weapons on the field.
Yeah, and it's when you not only see spreading them around, these receivers are also spreading them around. We've seen Ian Francis run so many routes, and I mean, even though Alex Jackson has been running almost the same route every time, the cover, it's still tough to cover, multiple people at a time. And the handoff to Smoke goes nowhere. It does go for 2 yards, but San Jose able to prevent any huge plays out of Smoke.
You gotta keep running the ball to keep the defense honest, Mark. So I don't blame him for the run there on 1st down. He picked up 2, 2nd and 8. I mean,
yeah, 2nd and 8 with trip formation, single back in the backfield, but it's another step back by Moore. But what a play, what a pass, what a catch, and what a play after the catch.
And they love that middle of the field. I mean, Ian Francis really loves the middle of the field. He's finding himself open in the middle of the field like a number of times now. No defenders even near him. Breaks 1 tackle. Great job on number 22 on the defense to bring him down. It's Joshua Durr with a tackle.
I believe that's number 49 who missed the initial tackle, Joseph Lowell. Probably needs some glasses. His depth perception a little off as he missed the tackle outright. But nonetheless, Chad Moore once again under center. Smoke behind him. Smoke runs out, and Smoke gets the ball on the swing pass, and Smoke this time gets a huge run on the outside as defenders were way off of on the right side.
Yep, once again you find the cornerbacks playing deep and take advantage of whatever you can get on the offense.
2nd and inches, that was almost a 1st down by Smoke. Has been on and off with good plays and plays being stopped behind the line of scrimmage. But this play, unfortunately, 2nd and inches, that was a pass down the middle that hit his receiver on the helmet, it seems. Number 88, Xavier Solomon, unable to bring the ball in.
I think maybe Solomon was confused about his route because he didn't even turn around. Or maybe the ball was just thrown too early.
Perhaps. Could be both, too. And still, it's 3rd and inches. You have Smoke in the backfield as they have right now. Under center is Moore, taking his time. 9 seconds the play clock. Hands it off to Smoke, and that was just easy. Ray, that was just the red carpet, and the entrance is wide open. and they just let him in.
Any inches? I think I could pick up 4 or 5 yards instead there. Made it look too easy, actually.
Yeah.
And once again, Lexington's in the red zone.
They have scored at a high percentage once they've reached this part of the field. As Moore steps back, finds another man. I say another man. It's been the same man on that route. That is Alex Jones, and I feel like his 100th reception already in the evening. And
Yep. You'll see Ian Francis in the middle of the field. You see Alex Jackson on the sideline. So pretty consistent where the ball's going, either in or to the receivers, I should say.
2nd and 4, transformation. Oh, a throw down to the bottom of your screen for a 7-yard play. Gets the first down. Could not spin into the end zone, but Xavier Solomon still brings them in closer to that holy land of the touchdown area.
And tight ends are so hard to cover in this league. I mean, a good tight end, if you keep throwing to him, he's almost unstoppable.
He did look unstoppable, but Moore is also unstoppable as he steps back. Will he get his man? He did not find his man. It also looked like it a little late on that pass as his man. I could not catch the receiver's name. He was already out of bounds before that ball was even tipped.
Yeah, but Marcus Benson, the returning outside linebacker from last season, made a great play on the ball.
Could have also been an interception if the ball was tipped into his other defensive teammates. Nonetheless, Lexington will settle for a deflection. They're back here, 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line of San Jose. Under center is Moore. Hands it off, Smoke. He is the one who gets wrapped up for 0 yards. At least that's what the officials say.
Great tackle there. Leaves number 98, Steve Oden, 6'3", 286, a backup defensive tackle.
3rd and goal, San Jose, or inside San Jose's 4-yard line. Lexington with Moore under center once again. Similar formation, only changing receivers. But Smoke gets it for his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here off of a great pass and great play calling where he was left wide open to the left side of the field.
And, you have Chad Moore, who's absolutely on fire, throwing to his halfback, Willie Smoke.
Oh, my God.
Smoke is fire, and equals a touchdown, Mark.
This guy, Smoke, is something else as he makes the one-handed catch. It has been tackled all over the place, behind the line of scrimmage, in front of the line of scrimmage, but still manages to make an incredible touchdown catch. And everyone in chat is going wild. DJ Kilgannon saying the connection is unmatched. I mean, yeah, what a connection that was. As this extra point is up, this extra point is good. And Lexington looking to seal the deal in this game, up 27-6. And speaking of deals, have you heard of SFL teaming up with Retroid this summer? You can play with the SFL video game on the go on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, an emulator for 4K23 in the palm of your hand. Pre-order your Retroid today at GoRetroid.com. That is GoRetroid.com. And then you search SFL, or through the all-new league website at simulationfl.net. This return off of a kickoff, we have Victor Washington, of all people, injured on the play, Ray.
I've never seen a kicker be injured before in the game. This is wild.
He's just standing.
This is there.
What? How?
Oh, we got hit.
Okay. I'm surprised we did not
have a penalty there.
Yeah. Huh.
That's a cheap shot, Mark.
That is a cheap shot. My guy had no business being hit that hard. I thought he just went down standing off of someone calling him names and getting emotional damage, but he was actually hit. I thought there was a penalty there. Anyway, they'll take it. Longo under center. Ooh, bumps his running back, but finds a man on the outside for a 5-yard play.
I guess Lexington is playing prevent defense now. I mean, they're playing off the line. They're giving them, the yards in front of them. I guess 27-6. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
makes
not
sense.
really worried.
Makes sense. You want to play prevent defense. You don't want to allow like any potential comeback mechanism. You are up 27-6, so. But under center is Blanco, hands it off to McWaffle. McWaffle gets a few yards, but he is tackled really quickly. And here they go under no huddle offense. They really need more and more speed. They really need to throw it downfield as he does
Oh,
take his time and tries to scramble, but tackled.
he's lucky he's got that forward motion with his arm because that had been a fumble.
That's true. It could have been fumbled. I think you'd want to go for this. I mean, it's your last resort. 4.5 minutes. You do have your 2 timeouts. He lost one off of a challenge. So this is a do or die 4th down conversion from San Jose. Under center, one back. Swing pass to McWaffle, but that's going nowhere because Lexington read this play like a book.
Yeah, Andre Tucker was all over that. I mean, he met that receiver as soon as he caught the ball.
And that will turn the ball over to Lexington.
And basically, Lexington now is basically almost in field goal range from the start.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a play. Overall, Lexington's defense has really, given them the X factor in this game as Moore hands the ball off to Smoke. Smoke gets 6 yards this time, able to escape the hands of Gotts on that play.
So he's just saw he's averaging 3.3 yards per carry, which is not bad. I mean, he's having a good night.
Mathematically good enough for a first down if you just hand it off to him every single play. But he does feel like he's better than his average because he does have the 2 touchdowns in the evening. He is once again alone in the backfield with Moore under center. Really taking their time, bringing this clock to the edge. Finally hands the ball off to Smoke, and Smoke gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, but I do like the play calling here. I mean, you're ahead by 21 points. You're in field goal range. I just take my time and keep running the ball until I had to kick the field goal.
Because they are in field goal range, the defense will need a turnover. To keep any hope, any amount of hope alive. 3rd and 4, 3 minutes left in this ball game inside San Jose's 26. More under center. That is Smoke alone in the backfield. It's 3 seconds left in the play clock. 2. Moore tries to find his receiver downfield, and that ball is deflected and falls harmlessly to the ground.
It was Stuart Gotts once again. I mean, that man is all over that field. He's doing it all tonight.
He is doing everything. If the situation was the opposite and we'd ask for player of the game, if it was San Jose winning, I think Gotts might have had my player of the game, but this will be a field goal for Lexington. The Miners are in the 26-yard line. This will be about a 43-yard kick. We'll see what the official number is, but the kick snapped, kick is up, and kick is good. The 43-yard field goal puts the Lexington Miners up 30-6, and with 3 minutes left, Ray, things are looking hopeless for the San Jose flight.
Definitely. I mean, all game they couldn't get their offense going. I mean, they got it going and then they would just shut down and settle for with one missed field goal. They settle for 2 other field goals. So I mean, you can't trade touchdowns for field goals.
Absolutely. As Lexington's kicking unit on the field, kicking the ball back to San Jose. Ball is picked up inside the 5-yard line. Turned to the 20, 25. They will start in their 26-yard line with 3 minutes to go. And they are about to leave this game. They're hoping to leave the game with more than a 6-point total. But if you're still here, don't leave the broadcast without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check out content for teams and about the league created by the community. Participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy, and test your skills in the survivor pool. As this pass goes for 9 yards, and they will go in a hurry. You know who else should go in a hurry is you to join our server at simulationfl.net. You can click the join now button. Look at that pass, Ray. What a pass. Converts on the first down. This hurry up offense will keep on going. First down and 10 at their 39-yard line. Blanco and the crew save formation. What that was a little bit of an arc of a pass is still complete to his receiver. That was number 13 on the catch, Ryan Arlovsky. And yeah, Blanco really likes what he's seeing. Swing pass number 44, awkward catch. And tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They are not relenting, Ray. Keep going, waiting for number 13, and that is your 2-minute warning.
I mean, where's this offense been all night?
We don't know where it has been all night. We do know that they are here right now with 2 minutes left in the ball game. Their number one goal is to cut down on this lead and make it a much more respectable ball game.
And the backups are probably in for Lexington at this point, so. Oh my god.
Oh, perhaps you are right, as they were able to get away from some of these backups. If they are who are on the field, as Arlovsky picks up a huge pass for San Jose.
Right? I mean, that was a beautiful pass and beautiful catch, and the defenders were just not anywhere near the play.
It is, there are 2 minutes left, under 2 minutes, and they are already in Lexington's 26-yard line. And you mentioned this a few times already. Very rarely have they been in this part of the field, so they're looking to put up any amount of points. I think a touchdown is much better for them, as Blanco will throw to the outside. Number 13 once again, Arlovsky, making a completion for him. Arlovsky 6 catches, 74 yards. That is an efficient night from Ryan Arlovsky.
Yeah, and great play call. Picking up 6 yards, getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. The clock's not your friend. You only have basically 1 timeout left, so.
Yep, and Austin Blanco is under center. Offset eye, but throws the ball to the outside to once again number 13, Ryan Arlovsky, who was liking those catches coming his way. And those catches have been completions and have been almost wide open. And if their goal was a touchdown, I think if you're Lexington, just let them have it, I guess. But I think they might be competitive. They might not even allow a touchdown. First and 10 inside Lexington's 14-yard line. Split backs with Blanco under center. Blanco steps back, finds the receiver. Finds the same receiver. That is once again Arlovsky in the 5-yard pickup, Ray.
I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it, rinse and repeat. We keep seeing the same play over and over again, even though they're not in the hurry up anymore.
Yeah, and you had a valid question of where was this offense earlier on, but earlier on when the lead was not this big, this would have been a much better defended play anyway, and you also have a few backups there as well, as you have split back formation once again. Blanco tries to find his man in the end zone, tried to find Jacob Morrison, but that ball was patted down by Chad Owens.
Yep, the outside linebacker backup said, not today, not on my watch. Look at the athleticism there, reaching for that ball. Yeah. Basically almost diving for it.
Austin Blanco does not have an interception. One of the few silver linings of this game from him, so pretty clean game from him. Another silver lining is Hunter McWaffle with a huge play in one of the drives this game. He is in the backfield right behind Blanco, who passes and finally gets the first touchdown for San Jose Flight as he passes the ball. I believe that's number 88, Ricky Spider, your kickoff returner and your first touchdown getter for the San Jose Flight.
just glad to see them get into the end zone on in the game on a positive note, scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, great drive overall from them. It was a mix of hurry up offense. The Lexington defense did make some plays, but you know, they did have some backups out there perhaps, and taking advantage, San Jose puts up 6 on the board, and this game will be now 13-30 with this extra point, which is good, with only 1 minute and a half left. Ray, what do you think so far about both teams as this game comes to a close?
I mean, both teams had some, Lexington had the one interception. San Jose just couldn't get their offense. I mean, they saw big spurts of their offense, then it would just fizzle out, and they had the 3 and outs. I think, overall, it was a pretty good first game for both teams.
This attempt for whatchamacallit?
The onside kick.
The onside kick. Attempt for an onside kick, unsuccessful for San Jose. They had to go for the onside kick. It was their only chance for anything. Even if that was a success, down 17 points was still a 3-point margin. And so now we are in the favorite formation of any team, the victory formation.
Yep, and San Jose just burned their last time out, so
with that timeout, let's see, we have 3 downs to go, 1.5 minutes. If my math is correct, this is just there might be a few seconds left to punt, and then maybe San Jose will have a few seconds, but that's pretty much it. As another victory formation for Lexington. Very good start for Lexington in this season. This, looking like good players all around. They have Willie Smoke, who had a solid running performance, had some good plays, a lot of high impact plays. Speaking of high impact, he did have 2 of the touchdowns for Lexington.
Definitely.
Chad Moore, incredible performance in the evening as well, Ray. In this defense, holding San Jose to 13 points. What a showing from this defense as well.
And definitely, like I said, Chad Moore used. One person I don't remember calling. I don't think I've seen Uber Bruin tonight, the other tight end. Other than that, all the receivers, the tight ends were used. Willie Smoke was used as a receiver and a running back. I mean, overall, they had a very, balanced offense tonight.
With 4th and 15, Lexington will punt, but San Jose will not have much time left on the clock.
Definitely not. Maybe like 15 seconds. Yeah. I've been doing math all day. It was too hard for me to do the math a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they will bring this down the play clock all the way to 0 before snapping. Ball is snapped. Punt is kicked. Will this go? It will go for a touchback. We have not seen solid punts. In spite of all the punts we've seen, none of them were stopped or stopped inside the 5, inside the 10. They've all become touchbacks. So maybe a point of improvement for both teams. And you have a long season ahead. And the minor league, it's a little shorter compared to the major league, but that's still room for improvement for both teams.
Definitely.
Blanco with the not the last effort or last heave, as Victor Washington out for 18 weeks, which by normal standards would be out for the entire season, but with the power of science and magic, should be good for the next game.
The SFL doctors are great. They'll be back next week.
And this might be the final play with 5 seconds left. Blanco and McWaffle. Well, Blanco, looking for his defender, does dump it off to McWaffle. And that will end the game. Miners win. Take the first win of the first week in the 7th installment of the minor league. Up 30-13. What an incredible game by them. Ray, what were your thoughts, and who is your player of the game?
Horn. It didn't be Chad Moore or Willie Smoke. I mean, look at the passing yards tonight. 302 for Chad Moore. What a great game. 1 interception.
And this is in these highlights. That was the incredible play by McWaffle, who was able to dance around the defenders that just had to be stopped by 3 defenders and prevented a touchdown. That was one of the couple touchdown saving plays against San Jose. You had a great point earlier, Ray. A lot of their drive just fizzled.
And they would move the ball for a while, and then towards the end of just fizzle, or they go 3 and out. It was never just no consistency there whatsoever.
That will be a point of improvement that they'll look forward towards the rest of the season. My player of the game would also be Chad Moore, but I wouldn't be surprised. Anyone could make a case for Willie Smoke, who had a solid showing plus the 2 touchdowns. But for me, it's gotta be Chad Moore. And an incredible evening, an incredible showing by the Lexington Miners. Everyone putting up numbers, and you know who else is putting up numbers is the chat, who's putting up, I guess, the ratings. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's had a good time. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you had a good time with me and Ray on the call.
It's fun, Mark, for sure.
As we see the final plays of the highlights, some of the stats right here, you can see McWaffle actually 121 yards, the better of the running backs in the running back duel. But in terms of scoring, it was Smoke. Your player of the game is Chad Moore with 308 yards, 31 of 40, stellar quarterback rating 112. And that is it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me and Rochelle Colston for the first week of the SFL Minor League, brought to you by APF Music. Cameron Irvine as well, credit to him and the production booth. Thanks for joining us and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.